Hey, what's up, guys? So I got some really good comments and feedback yesterday, and I wanted to share my thoughts about them with you guys and also get your feedback on what you think about things. And it has to do with some of the giveaways, and if I do the giveaways here on YouTube and or on Patreon. And kind of some of the things that were brought up, and it was really cool, I didn't even see this, was the idea that if you have to go onto Patreon in order to qualify for the giveaways, it kind of seems like you're having to pay to enter the giveaway, which is true, but that wasn't actually my goal out of the gate. It's one thing to say, hey, watch this video, anyone qualifies, like the video, subscribe, that kind of stuff. And then I guess it kind of sets it up as like a lottery or a raffle or something where you got to pay and hopefully you win. And that isn't actually what I want to accomplish with Patreon. The whole idea and actually why I'm doing it at the end of the day is to just help me live a life doing what I love, to kind of make a living at this, right? This whole YouTube video testing thing started off as kind of a hobby. I just wanted to learn some things for myself and see how it works. But it's pretty much turned into a full-time job at this point. Everything from the research to learning to testing to creating videos, to responding to your questions on YouTube, all that. It's basically what I do all day long, every day, 7 days a week. Maybe I'll take a week or a day or two off on the weekends or something, but it's a full-time thing at this point, and it's always been really, really important to me to do this in a way that, for me, I stay objective, unbiased, and I can do this in a way that really is in alignment with my own integrity. So I'm not wanting to be biased towards any one manufacturer. Whatever is the best, that's what you guys deserve to run, right? And I like sharing kind of all the ins and outs of how everything works. I also don't want to do this in a way where I'm kind of forced to become a salesman. Like the other forms of income that I've got, there's YouTube ads, which you don't actually make that much money unless you have like zillions of views and stuff, and also Amazon stuff and the different products that I recommend, their affiliate commissions. That's well and good and all, and that's definitely been helpful, but I don't want that to become like a way for me to say I have to be a salesman and to constantly sell you guys stuff to make a living, because that's not really what I'm wanting to do with this. I'm happy to do the recommendations and comparisons and all that kind of stuff. I think that's super helpful, but ultimately that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is just basically focus on the knowledge and the learning and the understanding. And by not having to focus so much on the sales, and just by focusing on creating amazing content, whatever the subjects may be, that's really what I want. And by you guys watching these videos, by liking them, by commenting, by participating, and even just taking this journey with me, that already is so huge and so helpful. So thank you so much for being a part of this journey. If you want to then take it a step further and you'd like to then help support me, even financially, again, thank you. That is really just helping me live a life where I can do what I love for a living and be of service to others and provide something that doesn't exist yet in a really creative and helpful and beneficial way. That to me feels like a really good life, and that's really what my goal is here with this. And so for people who want to directly help me accomplish this, I'd like to give you guys even more stuff in return, whether it's here's the things that I'm going to be doing in future videos. Here's things that are going to be coming up. You can give your suggestions and ideas and things on you'd like to see, things you'd like to have covered. I'll take you behind the scenes as I'm actually shooting these videos so you can see live how everything is going. There will be giveaways of things that I'm able to pass on to you guys. There's discounts on private sessions. There's all sorts of things. You can have your name listed on my website as one of the top Patreon supporters. Like all sorts of different things is basically just ways that I could say thank you and things that I can offer to you guys, kind of in return for taking that extra step. Again, that's totally optional. It's not necessary at all. It's just a way that I can give back to you guys even more for supporting me. And that's really what the goal is. It's not designed to be something where it's like, pay money and be entered to win. That wasn't actually the intention behind it. And so I'm kind of thinking now of like separating the YouTube giveaways and the Patreon giveaways. And kind of what I have in mind, and this is what I want to get your feedback on, is I like the idea of having it be a little bit cleaner in the sense of if I post a giveaway on YouTube, anybody can enter, and it'll be something simple to do, like follow me on Twitter or like the video or whatever it is. That's good promotional content for people who are giving away the stuff. It's fun stuff for you guys to give away. It benefits me because I get more subscribers and all that kind of stuff, right? So it's kind of makes everybody happy. I wish I could have something to give away to every single person. That would be awesome. I would love to do that, but I'm not able to do that just right. Anyways, that would be super cool. And then I also want to do, as one of the perks on Patreon, giveaways there as well. And I think it might be a better idea to not announce them on YouTube and just say, hey, I'm also going to be doing giveaways on Patreon. And if you want those, we'll go over to Patreon. I can post, what the giveaways are, kind of privately to the Patreon supporters or Patreon patrons, whatever they're called. Kind of something new that I'm learning about and kind of fiddling around with and experimenting and learning about. And I think a cleaner way to do it really would just to kind of separate them a little bit. And the things on Patreon, there will be more giveaways. So you'd obviously qualify for everything that I do publicly on YouTube, and also the private giveaways just on Patreon. They're gonna be more frequent than the giveaways I do on YouTube, and they may be higher ticket items. Like the radar detectors that I've been giving away, I started off with kind of the basic ones, and I've been working my way up, right? The next radar detector that I'm gonna be giving away is actually a top of the line high-end radar detector, and that one is specifically going to be for Patreon supporters. The next dash cam I'm going to give away, I think I'll do it as like a public YouTube one, because that one's going to be kind of good promotion for the company that sent me the dash cam, and that was kind of the intention, is to help share it and do a little bit of a review of the camera. It's one I haven't talked about yet, and then also give it away. So I think it would be kind of nice to separate the two. And that's kind of my thought process why. I don't want it to turn into something like, yay, giveaway, and then womp womp, I gotta pay money to enter, that sucks, thumbs down, I don't like it, blah blah blah, and then people get upset, and I totally understand that, and that's actually not what I'm wanting to accomplish at all. So I think it would be a better way and a cleaner way to kind of separate them a little bit. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing moving forward. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and feedback on it. A big thank you to you guys who've actually been kind of sharing your take on things, your experience if you've been running Patreon as well. I love these discussions with you guys, especially when you're respectful and helpful and considerate and all that. I love it. So thank you guys. That's kind of my thoughts on the giveaways moving forward, things that I've found so far, and maybe a better way of approaching it. Maybe it'd still be a good idea to do Patreon giveaways on YouTube publicly. I'm not entirely sure. I'm still kind of going back and forth on it, but that's kind of where I'm leaning towards at this point. And yeah, so just wanted to share this with you guys real quick, and curious to hear what you guys think as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.